Crazy.
Y'all already know, man. It's going down again, man. It's Fat Nasty Podcast.
That's right.
I'm one half of the Belly Gang boys.
Let me put my belly on your butt, you heard?
And we in full effect tonight, man. Before you do anything, go like, subscribe, comment, repost, tell a friend, say some bad stuff, say some good stuff, man.
Say anything.
Just have some fun with us, man. Man, but tonight, man, we got two of the biggest people in Atlanta, man. And they popping, man. And
we got relationship goals in the house.
Yeah, for real.
If it was a definition for relationship goals, Mr. and Mrs. 2 weeks out, man.
And it's hard, man. It's popping, man. And look, man, y'all introduce yourself, man. Tell them your IG, man. You know, what y'all got going on, man. We gonna start with the lady tonight since you're the only one with us tonight. You
okay, right. Look, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
number
definitely.
one.
Yeah.
And I'm Halani, but my IG is Mrs. 2 weeks out.
Okay.
MRS the number 2 weeks out.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm Jason Lobdell, Mr. 2 weeks out.
Okay.
That's just me, man.
That's just you, huh?
How y'all come up with the 2 weeks out?
Yeah.
So it's a bodybuilding terminology.
Oh,
So when the bodybuilding, so I used to be a competitive bodybuilder.
Okay.
He did one show, so I don't know if I can call it.
He did one show.
He did one.
Did you win?
Did you win?
Yeah, I won that
Oh,
moment.
yeah, you did.
I saw you.
Hey, guess what? You can walk away with your hands
Take
high.
your belt.
I
Yeah.
did that. I did that.
Respect.
Yeah, one and done.
Right.
But in the bodybuilding world, when you're 2 weeks out, you're on. Your body, you're ready to basically hit the stage.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I was competing. He came to a meeting with me, and the regional director for this organization saw him in the audience, and he was like, there was a guy there who was actually in the competition with me.
Right.
He told the guy, he was like, stand up. And he was like, He said, hey, you stand up. So Jason like, I ain't here for that. He was like, but stand up now.
Yeah.
He's 2 weeks out.
Right.
So that's where it came from, was that. So I was on IG before him.
Right.
My name was Halani Lob.
Right.
Initially, I didn't take IG seriously. I was just there. You know,
Right.
it was an app. When he got on, he came on as Mr. 2 weeks out.
Right.
And then I switched over a little while after he came on,
Right.
Mrs. 2 weeks out.
Put it together. That's hard.
That's
I
fire.
got on Instagram hauling ass.
Oh, you right? That's not bullshit. Hey, look, I ain't mad at
She
you.
let me get on my birthday.
I wasn't
They
look.
wouldn't let me get on it.
I
I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
remember one of your birthdays. Y'all did R&B Wednesdays. Boy, y'all had that thing going stupid.
Rockin'.
What that was? Y'all had that thing going
Joined
stupid.
by,
Yeah, I said, boy.
yeah.
I said, them boys ain't playing over there, man. For real.
Yeah.
It always see our court. Like that's one thing I always loved about Atlanta, man. You see us winning, man. Like we going
for sure.
anywhere,
For sure.
restaurants,
Yep.
neighborhoods, clubs,
Gym, anywhere.
gym.
Yeah.
We
Yep,
winning with
we
it,
winning
man.
in
So
Atlanta.
like I said, y'all dope. And I'm about to get married in October, so I
Oh,
definitely
congratulations.
y'all
Yeah,
definitely
my
relationship
boy.
goals, man.
Thank
for
you.
real.
Thank you.
Going to business and all that together, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
fire.
That's dope. That's dope. So, man, we got to ask you, where you from originally?
Brooklyn.
Wow. Oh, everybody from New York.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
But you know what? I've been here since I was 7.
Okay, but you still got the Brooklyn in you? Like, your mom and
Yeah.
your dad probably still say sneakers and all that?
Oh, yeah, I say sneakers. What is
Look,
tennis shoes?
look.
Tennis shoes
You
for the
say
tennis
pop or
court.
soda?
You say Papa Soda.
Soda.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, they got you.
They got you a
Yeah.
little
Go
bit.
to the
They got you.
calculator,
They got
yeah.
you. They got you.
That's pop
hard.
forever.
That's hard. What about you, my boy? Where you from?
I'm from my country ass is from New York too.
Oh, damn. That's
I'm from-
crazy.
sometimes you hear the R's when I be like New
Oh, yeah,
York. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You can hear it
yeah.
a little bit, but I'm country as hell.
Country.
And I'm from Syracuse, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Dang, look, Syracuse and Rochester.
205,
Look,
right
right
there.
there.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Small world. But
Yeah.
look, people be thinking only thing in New York City is the barrels. They'll be thinking like
Yeah.
it's nothing
Nah,
else.
all they got to do is Google the most dangerous place in New York, and it ain't gonna be one of them boroughs.
Nah.
It's Niagara Falls gonna pull up first. Then
What?
Rochester gonna be in the top 5.
Right, then
Syracuse
Buffalo.
right, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
telling you.
fact. That's a fact.
But it's
shit.
country up there, though. It
She
is.
say
Why
country
people
because
say
it ain't
that?
like
Why it's country?
subways and
Because
shit
No,
it's
like
not.
that.
because
You know-
y'all more city life and all that.
Cause
It's the
niggas-
So we
style.
drive it. We
It's
drive
the
it already.
style.
They got a
What's the
front
style?
backyard.
It's boogie.
I can say that.
It is.
Because they ain't really know. I get what she's. Yeah. I get
It's
it.
like late. Everything
mean?
is late.
It's just because y'all, and then y'all fashion, it's a lot of fashion and stuff up there. That
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
kinda
it ain't no
up
goddamn-
to date.
We got our products probably
Ain't
a
no
couple weeks after
Gucci.
y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Gucci stores up there and all that
We
shit.
got to go to the
Yeah.
city. You got to go to the
That's a fact.
city.
That's a fact.
Unless my boy Habib in the hood got it at the store.
And they gonna
Like,
go
well, we
right
good
there
for that.
and get it.
Rochester's
Right.
good for that. Rochester's good. Hey, our malls got shut down because of that, basically, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
the bullshit
Oh,
in
really?
the
there.
Mexican, the Spanish people and the Arabs moving in and opening up the corner stores. And
Yeah.
getting all the goods, like anything that
No, I can see that.
Yeah.
is right there. They don't even go. I'm talking about people don't even go to the mall no more. We got all these little boutiques and all that. So that it took over our whole city with that. Like no malls really. Damn. Malls are shut down.
That's
man.
why she's saying country. Though.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
I was like, this is not New York.
Who the fuck
Look, oh, you been up there before?
Yeah, I went to visit his family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, this is not New York.
Oh yeah, you want to go get a chopped cheese and all that. We got all that.
Take me to
That's
the
right
city.
Yeah, look, we ain't got all that. So man, I gotta ask you. I'm gonna ask you because you lay your night. Are you petty? You got any pettiness with you?
I'm very petty.
She petty.
You petty.
Oh, I'm so petty.
Oh, you petty.
I'm so petty.
Give us something. You gotta give us. We always ask. You gotta give us something that you did that was petty, man. What's your pettiness? Look.
She said so petty. So
She
that's
said so petty. She petty.
It's day-to-day pettiness.
She petty every day.
I am. I'm day-to-day petty.
Oh, you
Like, I don't
day-to-day
even
petty?
know when I'm being petty sometimes because I'm just petty.
She real militant, right?
Okay.
Like she fire chief and all that type shit. So
Right.
shit just be having to be so structured. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she the type, like an old school parent, walk past some shit, ain't gonna pick it up and just she make your ass come get it.
Yeah, so
Like, bro, you call me? I be mad as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
hold
So
up.
you want to know? You want to know?
Bro, call me in here for that
Hey,
bullshit.
Monique, come get this remote
Yep,
control.
yep, that's my
Whole
kid.
argument, bro.
I do that to him. I'll be like,
Don't do me like that.
Jay
Look,
saying you
I
need to
ain't
go
no
in the
fucking
kitchen to
kid.
get that bowl off the counter.
And you
And
don't
you
see
just
the
walk
ball.
past
I
the
see the
ball,
ball.
or you in the kitchen.
She
I'm
right
in
in
the
the ball
kitchen.
right next to
It's
her.
right there.
I ain't put it there.
I
I
didn't
ain't
put it
getting
there.
that
You need
shit.
to come clean it up.
Oh man. Yeah, she probably cut the quarter of the microwave and tell you to put the food in there.
Petty.
That's good.
Petty.
Petty.
That's petty. What about you? Are you petty, my boy? You
I
got
don't think I'm petty.
Uh-oh.
petty.
Look.
I'm only like I ain't gonna say petty, but I don't. So I'm a LeBron James fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous.
And I'm a LeBron James fan,
Right.
and you know I don't be letting the hate slide on the Jordan more. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you
you can
Brown
like
over
who you like. You can like who you like.
Like, this
But
don't come at your boy.
yeah, I just got two.
That's how I am. That's
I
how
like
I
what
am.
I like. You know what
See,
I'm saying?
because I'm
I get on your
I'm
ass.
Michael Jordan. I'm Michael
Yeah.
Jordan. And I have arguments with it's just you arguing with some people that just gonna always have their own opinion about
Facts.
Mike and about LeBron. And they
That's
too
it.
great.
That's
So
it.
it's
They
like-
are.
I'm like, why the fuck I can't like what?
You like LeBron better though.
I do.
He loves
Okay.
LeBron.
I do. And I can explain it
Yeah.
real quick.
Go ahead, give it to me real quick. I wanna know.
I just like LeBron because of the workload, right?
Okay.
Michael Jordan has never had to do Pippen and Rodman's job, right? LeBron goes into a final, most points, most rebounds, most assists.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Jordan don't have that workload. He's never had to do that.
Right.
And
That's
if you
it.
look at the stats in the finals, the top 5 stats is Pippen, Jordan, Pippen. Jordan is gonna score the points. He's gonna steal, but Pippen gonna do all the goddamn grunt work. The shit that LeBron does. And I know y'all gonna say D Wade and all that shit.
Hey,
Listen. Let me say this up.
I'm a Jordan fan.
LeBron James.
I hate when they do my boy like that.
LeBron James is the only player in NBA history to lead his team and the opposing team at points, rebounds, assists, like
Right.
in the finals.
He
You know what I'm saying?
he also, out of them two great, he also wanted them to have 8 points in the finals in 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
See, like,
on the flip
see,
side,
like,
I
then
can
Mike,
get on.
and then when I go to Mike, I say, Mike did, ain't nobody gonna never do it again. Mike had a scoring title, a defensive player of the year, and all that. So
So I'm gonna tell you the thing. My thing, and damn, we ain't gonna make this podcast about this
So,
shit.
yeah.
But listen, let me just say this. Let me just say this shit real quick.
that.
Let me just say this shit real
Go
quick.
ahead.
People be like, LeBron went 9
you know what?
times and da-da-da-da. I'm
Right.
like, bruh, y'all saying you would rather not go as many times because Jordan got eliminated 3 times in a row to the fucking Pistons. Niggas act like this nigga played 6 years. He played 15 fucking years.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? What about that other decade?
just never
Let's
lost
talk
in the
about the other
finals.
decade, my
He lost in the
nigga.
finals.
Because he didn't get there.
Yeah. He
He didn't get there.
He get petty
He didn't
about
get
LeBron.
there.
Yeah,
Listen, I get petty when it comes to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get y'all the motherfucking comments y'all want. Let's go get them niggas, and I'll be right there on their ass,
And look,
too.
and what's so crazy is when you go to arguing about it, because guess what? As LeBron James,
Yeah.
I don't hate LeBron James, but when you argue about Mike and LeBron,
Yeah.
it makes it seem like you hate LeBron.
It does.
Yeah,
It's a
it makes
fact.
it
It's a
makes it
fact.
like you hate Jordan.
Bro,
And I don't hate
and I
LeBron.
love,
Right,
I
right.
love Jordan.
Jordan, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I be on, so Facebook is where the old niggas at. They like to argue and shit. So I go on there, I be bored and
You
shit.
be on your
Once a week I
that's
go
the
in there.
barbershop. That's the barbershop.
Yeah, I go
Facebook.
fuck with them Facebook niggas and she like, stop arguing. She
I'm like,
see
you
it.
are. I know it. I'm like, you arguing.
Hey, let's
right?
argue on the moving and
What?
shit.
Yeah.
He
He
said,
sitting
that's
in
where the
bed,
old
he just
niggas
going.
at.
I'm
This
like,
nigga
you
funny,
arguing. Stop
So
arguing.
look, it's okay to like Jordan
And LeBron.
respect.
and
Yeah,
LeBron.
right.
I'm okay with the number Jordan being 1, LeBron being number 2. I just like this nigga.
Right.
And
Ain't nothing wrong with
if you
that.
ask my father, he think Kareem to go. Why the fuck Kareem ain't to go? He got 6 rings. He got a scoring title had on 6 rings.
Yeah.
Why the fuck he ain't
They
the
ain't got
GOAT?
no scoring title no more.
You get what I'm saying?
The boy got it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, respect. Yeah,
Fucking
respect.
6 months ago, this nigga had the fucking
everything.
scoring
That's a
title
fact.
and
That's a
6 rings. Why the fuck he ain't the GOAT?
Yeah. Or they put Magic in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about as far as
it be
I'm just
all
talking about
about-
as far as like them like the 6 ring. I'm like, bruh, it's plenty of niggas with 9 rings and 10 rings.
Yeah.
Fucking,
They just
which
like-
guy got 11
They
rings?
just like the way Mike did it. They just like the way Mike did it.
No,
That's
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Mike was
He
a 2000
cold-blooded, yeah.
Mike was a 2023 nigga back then 30 years ago.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
Mike
yeah,
was.
that's what it was.
So athletic and you can't take shit away from Michael
Right.
Jordan. You
Yeah.
can't take it. You
Like I
can't take
said,
shit away from
they
him.
even just dropped the movie
It's
without this
respect.
nigga.
I just like who I like.
It's respect. Yeah, that's all it come down to.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
he a
like
Wade
both
fan.
of them nice. Both of them did their
Wade,
thing.
he
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
with
a
Wade.
Wade fan for sure. I don't
Yeah.
put him over LeBron or Mike, but I'm a Wade fan. Like I
Niggas like
enjoy.
what they like.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
'cause we be. I'm talking about.
I
But
just
see,
wanted
that
to
be
hear
like
how
real
it
dudes.
go.
Like we be in the house and we don't have real topics. Like we used to argue about Dwayne Wade and James Harden. Like who's better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
them good man arguments.
again,
You know
amongst
what I'm saying?
men, yeah,
Clearly.
men.
Yeah, look. Y'all ain't arguing about that. Y'all ain't
No,
arguing
we're
about
not. We
that.
could care less.
Yeah, see, look. What would be a woman argument then? What, like, you do sports or anything? You into sports?
Yeah, I do, but not like that.
Oh, okay. So you don't care about none of that.
No, not to be arguing about it.
Okay.
No,
Okay. You just ready to
I'm
ready
ready
to
to
be
tell a
petty
nigga
when
pull up about that shit.
Yeah, look, yeah.
Where you at?
Hey, where you at,
nigga?
nigga?
Pull up, nigga.
Let's be that Taco
I'm
Tuesday. We all
mad
right.
about that shit.
That's all right. So man, I gotta ask you, what's your mental state from a 1 to 10? How you feel? Like
You
know
can't
what I'm
use 7 either. That's a safe zone.
saying? It's a safe zone.
So 10 is what?
10 is
10
good.
is yeah, top. 1 being the
10.
lowest, 10 the
10.
greatest.
I
Elaborate.
feel great.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
It's a beautiful day in Atlanta. The weather is great.
Right.
Got some good vitamin D today.
Okay.
I'm sitting here with y'all, kicking it, laughing.
Heard you.
No, but today it's a good day for me today.
Right,
I
that's
can't
dope.
say that anything has gone sideways that
Right.
that you didn't expect, so to speak.
Right.
So today is good.
Yeah, for sure.
Now ask me that tomorrow, it might be different.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing
for
wrong
sure.
with
But
that.
today
Ain't
is
nothing.
good.
Oh, you just asked about today.
No, we just like
Oh, in
overall.
general?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
in general,
overall.
in general, I'm in a really, really good place. I'm in a really good place in my life. I'm real confident in who I am.
Right.
Like a lot of things just don't faze me.
Right. That's
People
dope.
don't faze me a lot. It's like either you good for me or you not, and I'm good with either way.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
we good. Kids are good.
Right.
I'm good.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
heard
I'm
dope.
good.
So no, we always ask that because y'all like we get a lot of entrepreneurs on the show, and y'all go through a lot of stuff where people don't ask y'all how y'all doing. They always
That's a
needs
fact.
and want. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I always ask people that where they at, like you know what I'm saying? Because you can say the wrong before we jump into this interview. You can say the wrong thing, and somebody be like, "Man, I wasn't ready for that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
So we
sure.
like to ask people like, what's their mental state from
Yeah.
1 to 10? How they doing?
I like
How
that.
about you?
Yeah.
I guess I'm about an 8. You know what I'm saying? I guess within the last year, I might, if I can't pick 7, maybe a 6. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Within the last, I guess this has been like a rough patch. Like within the last 16 months. What's your number, dog?
Yeah, for you for sure. Yeah.
Like it's just been like death. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I'm sorry to hear
death,
that,
like
man. I'm sorry
right
to hear
hand
that.
man, nephew, and the way
Ooh,
shit
damn.
transpired and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah,
You
that
know.
death, they say it come in threes. You know
yeah,
what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
just
And that's exactly how it came for him.
got
Yeah.
wild.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
Trying to
you
shake
know,
that and continue doing what you do.
That's a fact.
That's
Yeah, and
crazy.
it's been
you gotta
like-
put that game poker face on all the time.
it's been about 6 months.
Right.
Since then.
Yeah, longer than that, about 6 months.
Yeah, about
within
6
the year though. You know what I mean?
Right,
I
right.
had
Just
some
a year,
bullshit.
just a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
bullshit, right.
Within the year, a few months ago and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My nephew got killed. Him and my brother got shot together. You know,
His brother
But-
was shot 11 times.
yeah, shot the
I
fuck
think
up.
I
You know what I'm
seen
saying?
It was on the
not
news.
necessarily what happened, but your
That was
brother,
down here?
he was in the
Yeah.
gym with you, like you was training him or something, and he
showing
was still
him-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's heavy. Okay,
he
damn.
shook back. You know what I mean? But
He
that
ain't
shit
take back,
just
but not with your son. That shit.
yeah. So he mentally
Ain't still
and that's
there.
my brother. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So I
right.
just like even when I got having a good day, I go on Instagram and he had he had the graveyard smoking and
Damn.
he like damn he took that L. You know what I'm saying? Hard.
Yeah.
But you know that just happened within. That's just some shit you can't even
Control.
Yeah, that's
prepare
like some movie
for.
shit.
You know,
Yeah.
shit like that. But other than that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Business, you know, we got new shit in business going on and things of that nature. Everything is going this way now. You know what I'm saying? So from that 6 to, you know, I'm at an 8 right now. I'm good.
Right.
Just to
That's
answer the
fire.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. What about you, my boy? What you got
We
today?
a 10, 10, 10.
Mm-hmm.
I love
We
it.
hit 10,000. I'm on a 10. We just hit $1 million for real while we was in the midst of doing this.
Hit a million.
Oh,
we
congratulations.
just
That's
hit $1
dope.
million.
Yeah,
that's
million.
our
First million. First million.
That's fire. I feel good. Just like, yo, with life itself, and you go through things, you know what I'm saying? It's like what I'm getting better at is
Yeah.
just dealing with what I could just control. Like what's out of my control, I used to get like, dang, feeling away, but it's like, yo, I'm blessed in a lot of ways. I ain't probably in the best position, but I'm still here and like you said, it's still just going up.
Yeah.
So like I could sit and complain and be mad or feel away or any of that, but it's like, it's still other good shit happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I get to do this with my cousin. I see the progression of what we done did, and it's like real family, real love. I feel good, man. And when you can see the results, it's just like working out. When you go in there, you start to see results, you like, I feel good. So it's like you doing shit and you actually can see the results. It's like, what am I really mad about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like
I'm on
that
the
you
10.
said that. I like that because we can't control the things that happen, but we can control our responses to it. You know, and I like how you just perceive everything right now. That's dope.
And I feel good because it's like, yo, that'll take you in a dark space when you try to, especially being a man, you one who provide and take care of a lot of hats. It's like you feel like off your rocker, like dang, but it's like it's okay. It's okay. Like
That's a fact.
shit get, you know what I'm saying? Just stay down and keep doing what you got to do, and I feel good about that, man. I'm all right. You know, people love me. I'm cool.
That's hard. I'm definitely out of 10, man. And only why, man, because like I see the work that we put in. Like, man, a couple years ago, man, we probably wouldn't have better put y'all on the couch, man. You know what I'm saying? We probably wouldn't have better reach out and y'all to pull it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's been good. Like a lot of people that I don't reach out to and he don't reach out to, that's just coming. And it's all coming full circle. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you, like I said, y'all got a lot of business and y'all big and entrepreneur. So like when you see your baby getting big, you like, damn, that shit really happening. You know what I'm saying? So like this our baby. This is something that we've been putting our all into. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, this is dope to sit here and have y'all like on the couch with us and kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying?
We happy to be here.
It's Atlanta. It's the daytime. Boy, you could have let the top back and still been riding in the city. You get what I'm saying? So I like I said, for anybody, anytime you take time out to come bless our, you know what I'm saying? It's always dope, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, look, man, we do this thing called the icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
Right. So I'm gonna ask y'all because we got the relationship here tonight.
Okay.
Who controls sex in the relationship?
Ooh, shit,
Me.
man.
The woman does.
In our relationship,
Okay. Do you believe in most relationships or just?
yeah, I really do.
Okay, elaborate.
And I say that because we're the ones that have like more issues.
Right.
You know, so we got cycles every month,
Right.
right? So that's automatic.
Yeah, you gotta shut it down.
You gotta shut it down.
Right.
Well, some people don't shut it down, but
Yeah.
we
Some
shut
people
it
lay the
down.
towel down. Lay the
Right.
towel down, man. Lay the towel down.
No pay. You got
Jump in the shower, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
we
look,
want-
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on one of those vacations, baby. Look, we is not wasting this nice ass hotel. Go in the shower, girl. Your
I
ass
know
is
what the
bad,
vacations.
Yeah,
"Go in the
yeah.
shower, girl."
I'm talking about we out the country and she came on. Look, man, go in the bathroom, man. Go in the hot water.
She
Fuck
got
that,
it.
man. Look, we fucking up. We gonna have fun at this hotel room, man. For real. But y'all definitely do. Yeah, I control it.
We do.
I
We're more hormonal.
Right.
Headaches. You know, we got a lot of excuses sometimes.
Right.
We just had this conversation this week.
Word. That's
Literally,
crazy.
just had this conversation this week.
Wow.
Dang.
You know,
How
so yeah, I think we control it more.
Okay, what about you? How you feel?
Yep, most definitely.
Okay.
Hell yeah. But, you know, shit, we've been fucking a long time.
Right.
I'm telling all my business.
Hey,
fucking a long time.
That's none of my business.
We
man.
fucking a long
Tell our
time.
business.
Yeah,
So.
we've been doing this shit for a long time now, girl. Fuck that. I feel you. Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that.
17 years old.
Yeah, look, that's dope,
that's
man.
fire,
Damn,
though.
man, look, man,
That's
y'all down there
fire,
like, man,
yeah.
y'all like the Obamas, man.
Yeah, that's a big
Fuck
clap.
going
That's
on,
a fact.
man.
Real black love.
That black love. They talking about black love ain't real, man.
And this ain't no internet black love. This
No,
real
for
black
sure.
love.
Love, for real, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's
That's
dope.
hard. You know how hard it is to do that?
Yeah.
And to really still be rocking. Y'all have kids, right?
Yeah, we do too.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
see,
heard y'all
that's-
was doing the college tours and junk like that.
Yeah.
How that's been for y'all?
Oh God, don't even get me started. You might make me cry.
I love
here.
it, but she had
I'm
me
Yeah,
struggling.
feeling the type of
yeah,
way.
you know, they gone, them
Oh,
babies
the kids, they
gone.
about to
No,
leave?
she can't.
Why?
Cause I don't want her to leave me.
She going.
Oh, you one of them.
I
So
am.
you was-
I'm like, go to Georgia State.
Ah,
Oh,
no.
okay, yeah, you
No,
want
it.
dad, like, go, man. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Shouts out to Albany State.
Yeah,
I
man,
went
that's
to
what's
Albany
up,
State.
man.
I went to Albany State.
Really?
Yeah,
You
did?
Yeah, I went to Albany State.
that?
Yeah.
I'm a CAU guy, but you know what I'm saying?
See,
But
I'm cool with that too.
Nah,
The
but God,
thing
but you cool with that because that's still in the city for you.
Exactly.
Let her go,
Let me see if this
man.
make it a little comfortable just from a man perspective and him, how you saying go. What especially it being a daughter. I have a daughter. You know, so when I can only imagine when it comes to this date, but just being real, everything as me as a man and what I did, what I instilled in my daughter and how I raised my daughter, to be ready for the. I gotta see if what I did.
Yeah.
I gotta
That's
let
where
you
we
go.
at. Gotta let it
and
spread
see.
the wings.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
see if Daddy did it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You don't been around some of the realest. You don't been around. So let's see what if it worked. Cause when
Yeah,
you're
I ain't
around,
gonna lie, I
you,
learned that from my football coach.
Yeah.
We was at Clark, and he brought his daughter to CAU. Like, man, why you put her around the Wolves? We the Wolves now.
Yeah.
This we in the striking system. I'm like, man, why you let your daughter come around us? He said, man, I gotta see shit if she can handle it.
Yeah.
If I did
if
what
I
I
did
did.
right, she gonna see the wolf because I'm a wolf. But
Yeah.
if not, then she gonna get ate up.
Yeah.
So I gotta see. I gotta
Yeah.
let her be an adult though. You get what I'm
Especially in
saying?
this world, because this world real in 2023.
That's
This
the
shit
point.
different.
That's what scares me, though.
But that's the part that don't scare me.
That's
Right.
what scares me.
So put like this:
Go
we
ahead.
live in Atlanta, right?
Right.
And I'm a club. I come from club promotion and shit. But when I was my daughter age, I was throwing wild ass parties and shit
Right.
like that, right? But I'm a real Atlanta nigga, so I say that to say this: I don't want my daughter to be here, and ain't nothing wrong with being a bad bitch waitress and all that shit. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's girls out here young as hell getting like some real money in these clubs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she could be going to school and kind of be looking over here still. You know what I mean? It ain't that ain't going on in the country. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's school.
College town, like
Yeah.
that type shit. So that's what I always envision.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
she's my daughter. She got like a
Right, you know what's going on in the
yeah.
city.
She could go work any club. She could go work at anywhere she want to go.
Right.
She at the fucking club the other night. I'm looking on this. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
At a zoo with goddamn.
Yeah, as a dad,
gotta
as
be-
a dad,
Yeah.
you ain't ready for. I ain't ready for that.
But I'm just knowing she
Damn.
can, you know what I mean? She can maneuver through the.
Like
She,
I
can,
said,
she gonna be able to
yeah.
maneuver real well in the city. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't want that at 18.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to go
Facts.
see
God
see
damn,
you like
go
go see
away.
you like
Yeah,
and
go
then
do
come
some
back.
other shit.
Especially
then
in
come back.
Atlanta, at 18 in Atlanta, you in school, it's so easy to get sucked into that
Come on.
nightlife
Come
and be
on.
around certain
That's all
shit.
I'm saying.
It is.
Even
And I
with- you
remember
can
my
just
niggas
be
going
knowing
down
certain people
AUC
too.
in their cars and shit. I'm like, y'all niggas going down there?
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
Hey boy, the AUC,
yes.
hey boy, look,
Yeah.
when I got to Clark, that's when it was still open. You could drive through.
Yeah.
So man, all the dope boys is coming through there, man. Picking up
That's a fact.
BMF, everything, man. Juice
that's
was
a
still
fact.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
Look, that was going
No, I know.
crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, like you got to see, you got to let
I'm
her go.
from that.
Yeah.
I'm from that.
And
You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no.
Like you said, you been in the scene. You
Your
hate to
ass
be at the
down there.
scene, man, and your daughter at the club promoting. Like, you don't want to do
Yeah.
that. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, me and this dude, we real close. Like so, I had my daughter, then he had his daughter. So they like a year apart. They like inseparable. So when they see each other, they just go crazy. So I just be, it be so crazy because like they don't see each other for like 5-6 days. I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen when these two girls just get separated
Yeah.
and they gotta go
Yeah.
to different schools and something?
Yeah.
They gonna hate us. Cause that's how they be now. They be like, and my daughter be like, call Uncle Richie and tell her to bring her Sinai over now. I'm like, girl, you was not grown, you 4. You can't tell me where it is. You can't be demanding nobody to bring nobody over to the house.
I bet you do it.
I have to. We
Okay.
be having
Yeah.
to. We be having to. We be having
And
to.
it's a difference with the girls and the boys.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
That girl got me like,
What?
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's different.
I'm talking
It's
about
different.
My daughter got still.
Yeah.
What?
He
And they got
right.
both of y'all.
Still.
The girl, you know what? Girls get
Still.
both of you, get both parents.
They do.
The girls get the boys probably just but the girls get
My
both
daughter got me in a
parents.
headlock.
Yes,
For
she
real.
does. Yes,
That's crazy.
in every way.
She said, I ain't getting shit out the mud. I'm going to call my daddy. I seen a little gift she put on Instagram.
Yeah.
I ain't getting shit out the mud. I'm going to call my daddy.
I ain't mad at her.
She's serious about that, too.
Yeah, I ain't mad at her.
Real serious about it.
I ain't mad at
that's
her.
a word to me. That's gonna definitely be Sinai. Like,
Yeah.
man, what?
Out the
I'll call
mud.
man out the. All right,
Yeah.
daddy.
But why I can say Albany,
parents
though,
already
because
do
she was
that.
trying to go to Southern in Baton Rouge.
I ain't mad at her. She trying to get away.
No.
Southern gets real party school too. Like it get crazy out
It's too
there.
far.
Yeah.
Look,
And
look.
you in Baton Rouge.
Look,
yeah,
she is
yeah,
like,
yeah.
No.
That shit.
You
Like,
just heard what he putting up, listen to NBA Youngboy.
yeah, yeah.
Like.
That's where he at. That's
she
where
love
that nigga
him.
at. She love that
Love
nigga.
him.
Look. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let me ask y'all, man, how y'all get started with the gyms, man? What made y'all get into it?
Me again, bodybuilding.
Oh, okay.
So when I had our son, I gained 50 pounds with
Right.
him. So I started working with a trainer to get the weight off.
Right.
And that led to competing. And he just saw like just the difference in my body, how I can change it when I want to, just the different things I could do. So
I'm going to keep it a buck. She kept going to the gym. Oh, what the fuck is that gym? You keep trying to.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie before you.
Hold on,
Get on my
bro.
nerves.
Hey, yo,
I'm going on at
I'll
the gym,
Get on my
bro.
nerves.
Hey, look, I'll be
You
cut you
got to
off.
go to the gym. I got to go.
Hey, look.
I can't be late. Like, what's going on at that gym? I signed my ass up at that gym, too.
Hey, look, I'm like you. I was about to ask you how you do that. I was gonna say, how do y'all make men feel comfortable? Because I do not trust the training nigga. Because I just
Listen.
remember what the training niggas used to do.
Listen,
I'm just
bro.
being real. I don't trust the training nigga at all.
Listen.
So
I'm
I'm
like,
trying to
what's
figure out
at
how
the
did you do.
gym?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how y'all do it. How you do it.
Religiously, bro. Going to that gym religiously. And I'm like, hell no. I'm going. So I signed. That's really why I was just like, nah, this shit ain't that fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. And I went and I fucking signed up. I was going to a personal trainer, the same personal trainer, shouts out to Rock, for 6 years before I even bought a gym or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga used to always say, man, you should be a trainer. You should be a trainer.
And I was like, no, because exactly what you said. So I was like, you ain't training these No, you ain't training these hoes is what I was saying. We're not doing that. We're not doing it.
I'm like, hey, I'm team. I do not fuck with the trainers. Like, not to be on no bullshit, because it just, I remember the trainer nigga was a nigga that stopped playing ball, and then you looked around on campus like, what you doing? Oh man, I'm training, man. I got all the bitches now. Or the nigga that was like in a fraternity when he became a Q, he was corny as fuck. He became a Q dog. Now he hop around this motherfucker. Fucking all the bitches. I did not trust the training nigga. So I was gonna ask y'all that tonight. I still don't trust the training nigga. So I'm like, how do y'all ease a nigga into that? Like, man, like you said, I'm like you. What gym you at? Man, I'm coming, man. Fuck that, man. Big boy in there. Picking up all the weights. What's good with you? Yeah, what's good with you?
But shit,
you know, it's crazy because dudes
too.
reach out to him to train their girlfriends and their wives.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, it's so funny. Nigga was like, a NFL wife came. She was like, this nigga always made me train with girls. He said he referred you to me. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. I asked him why. He's like, shit, he ain't gonna notice you in that motherfucker. I got all the bad bitches training at the gym. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm comfortable with you going to that gym. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that shit was funny. I was like, okay.
Yeah, y'all live popping in the city.
We are.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all live popping in the city.
Do it ever rub you a little like, yo, just seeing the women, just because you, as a woman, you know, you can admire beautiful women and see like, dang, hold on. And you could probably feel women energy who he may be strictly just doing his job, but a woman in there feeling her way like, hold on, let me show a little something.
Because he ain't no bad looking nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I don't tolerate that.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you. This is where some of the pettiness comes in.
Oh, look, I've been waiting for this. Go ahead.
This is where some of the pettiness comes in. You in my gym, number one. You training with my husband. You better speak to me.
Heard you.
Respect.
If you don't, you better
run that quote one more time. So that Mr. 2 Weeks ain't buzz.
Right.
Run that one more time.
You in my gym, training with my husband. You better speak to me. Because my thing is, if you don't, I feel like you got some type of ulterior motive.
Right.
Why would you not? You know who I am. You know who I am. I'm not hidden anywhere. I'm all over his page. I'm in his stories. You know who I am.
I'm at his workplace.
Yeah, I'm at his workplace.
Exactly. So if you don't speak to me, then it's like, okay, so I'll tell him, you can't train her. She gotta go. She can't come back in here.
Oh, so
I've had one person who I've done that with, one.
Oh, okay.
But everybody else, for the most part, they're respectful. Like, they come in, if they don't speak to me, and they've told him, she don't look approachable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she be having that resting bitch face.
I do. It's bad.
Yeah.
That might be scary, though. They might like,
bad.
And you from Brooklyn?
Yeah,
I know everybody give that Brooklyn face. That Brooklyn face like, yo,
summers up there.
fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I will.
I ain't fucking with Shorty.
And you working out, so you
face.
dusted
I got
something.
that face. I don't even lie. I do. If I'm not smiling, it's like, don't talk to her. I look like I got a real big attitude. But
Whole sweetheart though.
I am. You know,
fire,
once I start talking to you, you know, like, she cool.
Right.
But initially you might think, and especially if I'm doing something, you might think, okay, I can't talk to her. But, and then, you know, when he's training certain girls or whatever, like, it used to be a time where he used to be getting videos for him.
Them angles.
He's getting angles.
Ass, something.
Yeah. And
All along like this
Yep,
shit.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to sell the product.
Gotta sell the product.
I'm trying to sell the product.
Not at my expense. So
Right.
guess what? I be in that DM, delete it.
Right.
Delete that story, delete that post. No.
I don't even put on no fight no more. I'm like, she a hater.
Hey man, but so how y'all keep it together, man, with the business and, you know what I'm saying, pleasure? Like, how y'all keep that together, man? How y'all keep it together?
So for one, her background, you know, she's been a firefighter her whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was jumping through the windows and shit?
Yeah, worked her way up to a captain, then end up being a chief. You know what I'm saying? Battalion chief.
Oh, that's dope.
Cobb County.
Congratulations.
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, fire.
That's all right.
So she just was so paramilitary, just structured on everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And me, I'm hustling. I'm a hustling ass entrepreneur nigga. You know what I'm saying? So she just was like, nah, nigga, I need my checks every 2 weeks at this time. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't know when the next goddamn check come and shit like. So she kind of was against entrepreneurship.
Right.
I got shit cracking, and then it was like, even before that, you know, I used to be selling little CDs and shit. I'm like, take these to the firehouse. Shit, get them shits off. I'm like, she a fucking asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at MCI trying to sell these motherfuckers. She come back, her bag empty. So I started seeing earlier, like, all right, okay. So as I started graduating in business and getting, you know, hitting different tiers and shit, got an online program, $1 million program. She created a program, a booty program for it, and it's the second most popping program on my shit. You know what I mean? So I just started seeing then, like, all right, now we making money. You know what I'm saying? Big money together and shit like that. My gym, for a long time, you know, she got a class called Glute Camp, and you know, she just came in and it's that motherfucker booming. You know what I'm saying? So. She's always been an asset to what I got going on, whether she want to be an entrepreneur or not, or realize that's what the fuck she was doing, you know, grooming her, you know what I'm saying? And when some shit is successful, they be on board a little more, like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? Even when it was fucked up, she was on board, but she was on board like,
you trust the process.
you know what I'm saying? Rolling our eyes.
That neck
and
was
like,
rolling.
nigga, this shit didn't work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now shit's smooth.
And he an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I'm fucking off.
What was,
You know what I'm saying?
what was your first joint you tried?
So I jumped into transportation.
Okay.
And that shit was doing good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really had no issues until I picked passion over paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our ups and downs early before, when the trucks, I was in between and shit like that. But the trucking contracts, them shits was 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? But I've been with her since forever.
Right.
19, married. You know what I mean? So way back then when I was fucking off or whatever, she always had consistent pay. You know what I'm saying? And if I couldn't get some shit done, all right, we got one check coming in until I can figure this shit out. You know what I mean?
That's hard.
So it's always been like.
So look, it takes two. Everybody need to know that.
Nah, hell yeah, everybody talking that 50-50 shit and all. Let me just address that shit.
Please.
Let me go ahead.
All that 50-50 and shit, man, she done paid 100% of the bills, I'm sure, at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga, she ain't got to do a motherfucking thing if she don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But I always say this quote. I'm like, a woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. You get what I'm saying? When I got nothing, she can go do what the fuck she want to do. When I got everything, like a lot of these niggas do, they leave a lady and go do whatever the fuck they, go on to the next. Shit, we ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's super important for people to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no structure. It ain't no, well, my daddy did. No, fuck that. Your daddy, we ain't on that. It's 2023. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to drive the shit she drives, shit, you probably want to take your ass to work. You know what I'm saying? You want to live in a house that, your dream house, you want to hit all that shit on your goddamn vision board fast and in a hurry and in a rush, goddamn do it together.
Yeah, absolutely. We're more
Putting
powerful
everything
together.
on this nigga back ain't going to get you there that fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we get that. We're more powerful together.
Right.
And we know.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is my whole team. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Neo, shouts out to Market. Like, the niggas I'm with, the girls they with, they wives, same shit. My nigga had a fruit truck. You know what I'm saying? My nigga had a, what was that shit? The recycling shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like scrap metal and all that.
Right.
Nigga bought his wife a goddamn Lamborghini truck in the middle of the goddamn.
My boy Aristotle.
The stadium.
Aristotle did too. Shouts out to Aristotle. But Nehemiah Davis, he did the same shit. But it's just like, my nigga Marcus, he get married. She come downstairs, same one that held him down. She was paying bills at one time when he couldn't, you know what I'm saying? She come downstairs for my wedding, she got a fucking pink Bentley, Birkin in that bitch, AP in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, you see a nigga go that extra mile for somebody who really held shit down, you know what I'm saying? So, man, cut all them rules out, you know what I'm saying? Do what works for you, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
we always say
just
that.
do what works for you,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
And don't bring that badass energy around my house.
Man,
so I say,
hell
do what works
no.
for you and keep that badass energy over there.
That's it, don't come over here goddamn with your suggestions either.
If y'all know y'all been beefing, don't bring that shit to my
hell no.
Hell no, because I know that shit might rub off on my little light-skinned baby. Hey, shit, hold on now.
Come on, man.
Come on. What you about to say?
No, you know, we're more powerful together, and I understand that.
Right.
I was stable. I had stable income. I knew what my salary was. I knew what my checks were every other week. But when he was going through the ebbs and flows of entrepreneurship, that wasn't the time for me to beat him down.
That's real. Say it again.
You know, it wasn't the time for me to beat him down. That's the time. Although in my head, I was thinking all types of stuff, right? And, you know, there was a time when we almost lost our house. But at the same time, you know, I think about where would we be now if I beat him down during that time. Now it's my job. That's really when your relationship is really tested.
Yeah,
you know, now it's, okay, what kind of wife am I really? What kind of woman am I really? Yeah. So now, what can I do?
Go back to 2015.
Yeah, let's go back. So that's, you know, he had the trucking company. And like he said, he chose passion over paycheck. So he basically came home and was like, I'm about to take a major pay cut to making $500 a week. So I can buy into this gym. So of course I'm like, what are we supposed to do with that?
So I'm making $2,000 a week on the truck.
Right. And now we're doing $2,000 a month.
You know what I'm saying? With the training, opportunity presented itself for me to buy into a gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I always say passion over paycheck. If every job paid $20 an hour, what job would you wake up every morning and go do with a smile on your face? You know what I'm saying? And personal training was that for me. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't making the most money. And you know, guru, you know what I'm saying? My niggas, they, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas wasn't making no bunch of money back then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really had no example, but I'm just like, man, I can't wait to go do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had to tell her, I'm like, boy, I think I'm good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I can make 6 figures eventually, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like that, but I'm like, boy, a lot of this shit gonna have to get cut back. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking S550 Mercedes, my dream car. Seen that bitch on the tow truck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't ready to do that. A lot of niggas ain't ready to go get in their mama goddamn expedition and drive that bitch until you get on your feet and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But she had to be okay with that. She had to be okay with me goddamn working and not making, you know what I'm saying, X amount of money. Her being the breadwinner and shit like that.
And I worked a part-time job.
Yeah.
I was doing 24 hours at the fire station, get off the next morning, go do another 12 hours working on an ambulance part-time.
So look, boy, but look, you know what I love about that? Because everybody always think it's just supposed to be one. You get what I'm saying? And for y'all to come on here and say, man, look, man, it take 2. You get what I'm saying? This is my backbone. You know? And she helped me, like you said, nigga, what? 50-50? No, nigga, 100%. Nigga, she did it. And she standing on it like, nigga, I had to hold him down. Even though I want to go bad mouth him, but I didn't because that's when he needed me the most. A lot of people need to hear that shit, y'all, for real, man.
Sometimes it be some bigger shit. You know what I'm saying? They always say, what the fuck them sayings? But anyway, they always, what I'm trying to say is this. When I started with the damn trucks, I thought that was it. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's how, I felt like I was going to be a millionaire. I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm going to have to get 8 trucks at 120. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was doing the math in my head.
You did the math.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then when it came to this shit that I really love to do, that millionaire shit went out my goddamn head. I just was like, I just like doing this shit.
Yeah. Right.
I'd be okay making 6 figures doing this shit, right?
Because we were comfortable, but he wasn't happy.
Right. Yeah, so that's what it was. I'm breaking my back delivering this motherfucking furniture and these appliances and shit like that. A nigga ain't never worked as hard as me. Let me just say that shit.
Go ahead, put it out.
Refrigerators, nigga. 4 o'clock in the morning. Hell yeah, it's raining like a motherfucker. I'm up in Cartersville, Georgia, snowing. It don't matter. I gotta deliver this shit in these fucking trailers and peel them apart and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had a hard ass job. So when I started doing this training, I was like, nah, this is fun. This is it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm busting these girls' ass, getting results and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So long story short, man. Went from making $2,000 a week to $2,000 a month. Made $2,000 a month. That shit was like $25,000 a year, right? $25,000 a year, 2015. 2016, I stayed down, had my head down, never made this least amount of money in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I was working so goddamn hard and looking and digging and trying to find something. The very next year, 2016, I'm making $25,000 every fucking Friday. You know what I'm saying? So now we done flipped the whole script. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to see a personal trainer making $1 million. Let me be the nigga that make $1 million, and I got 100 niggas behind me. You know what I'm saying? But I just take the same work ethic I had working for the white man and did the shit with the personal trainer. I get to the gym. Niggas ain't rolling in at 9 o'clock. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm used to getting on the dock at 4 o'clock in the morning for these white folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on the dock at 4 o'clock in the morning for myself. You know what I'm saying? And start building that fucking brick by brick by brick, man. And I looked up a year later, I got $1 million business. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Congratulations.
First year in business. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So, yeah, stand
And
down.
tapping in on what y'all say, because like, yo, with the 50-50 and 100%, and women get caught into being like, okay, well, now I stayed down, I deserve this. When a woman is deserving of it, and I said to myself, it's like, she
ain't
brought
going
peace.
nowhere.
She brought, not regardless of it, is me going through whatever, when you got to hold it down and stay down, you made it more peaceful and relaxing with me going through that. Like she said, in my head, I wanted to do that, but I ain't do that. I'm here with you. I'm holding it down versus you staying around, but you nagging every time. When I'm coming, I know it ain't right. You complaining about this, but then when the long run, you thinking you deserving. I was like, nah, just because you were just really around. But you like, this shit the hardest.
She was loyal to a situation.
She held it down and made your shit peaceful with you because you still was going through whatever. Because that got to be in your head too. Like, I know I'm taking this cut. I know you ain't gonna. You really rocking with me. That bring that beast out of nigga like, for sure, and I got you.
Yeah.
You
My
stay down to
2016
believe
don't
it.
happen if 2015 don't happen. You know what I'm saying? If she don't do what the fuck she do in 2015, my 2016 don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Period.
So, and like you said, that peace.
Yeah, that you brought.
We gotta be each other's peace. Because literally, that our home base. If you can't be comfortable when you walk in your four walls, then I mean, you're going to go look for that piece someplace else.
Right, that's real shit.
So I had to be that. And, he did the same for me because I was working in a male-dominated field where they had guns at my back because I was going through the ranks. And so I would literally be calling him like, hey, this was going on, and he's keeping me at bay for dealing. So we both had our own.
Pull up on the motherfucker.
I already know you with the shits.
What?
Hey, what? Hold on, I'm about to snatch your ass up.
Yeah.
Joe the fireman. Like, fuck you talking about, Joe?
Bro, my brother
say nothing else to her,
ready to go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ready. I'm like, don't come up here.
Yeah,
Don't come
I
up
feel
here.
you. Hey, boy, Joe, you got one more time, boy.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Joe the fireman.
Yeah.
That's
And too, for women too, a lot of times when you get to a certain point, even like with him, like he said, I don't have to do a thing, but I choose to, because I'm really big on women being able to hold their own too, and actually bringing something to the table, regardless if they have to or not. Yeah. So if you don't have like your own skill or your own trade, be of assistance or use to your partner in some type of way. Yeah. So you make this thing ours versus theirs or mine. It's ours, and we do it together. And so that's one of the things we pride. Like he said, before I was even convinced of entrepreneurship, period, he always made a spot for me. I didn't realize it until years later what he was doing, but he always made a place for me. So every single business that he had, he put something in there to bring his wife along on every single thing.
That's dope.
Real nigga shit.
Yeah, exactly. And people need to take heed to that because it matters. I could care less about the material things. That's great. But what I care about is this bond that we have where can't nobody come between us. You can't tell me nothing about this man right here.
I don't already know.
And with all you got, you still gave me position to get mine. Like, I know you got all that. You still gave me a piece to go in something that I could be like, I did, this is me.
Right.
And you don't want to, it's just, that shit is heavy.
Yeah.
Like, that shit real. Like,
bro, her first business.
Yeah.
Shit.
What, the first
She
business?
had a front row seat.
Hey, they got a women's
She had a
seat.
front row seat to some shit now.
Hold on. Hey, what I like about look, we is not embarrassing mine. Baby, Scott, tell them about this first business. All right. That's what I like.
Now, her first business, man, like I say, I always say it's power and proximity, right? You be riding this shit all the time, that shit gonna rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? You hang around fucking 5 billionaires, you might be the 6. That type shit. So, she had a front row seat to some dope shit. You know what I mean? And she did all this shit on her own. You know what I mean? But I do know entrepreneurship was something she was against at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So just watching what was going on, she was like, fuck it, let me start me a little hobby. You know what I'm saying? Let me just
I call it my little side business.
Little side business and shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit,
what was it?
So, with us being in the fitness industry, I always had all these different companies sending me athletic apparel.
Right.
So I would wear it, post it, but they kept sending it. So long story short, I had a shouts out to Miss Conceited, Chanel Kennard. She reached out to me in my DM, and I respect her so much because a lot of people see potential in you, but they don't tell you.
Right.
So she reached out and she was like, hey sis, I don't know if what you're doing, this stuff that you're rocking is yours, but if it's not, you need to start your own. And I was like, okay, it meant a lot because I met her one time in my life at that point. And for her to see that in me, I'm like, yeah, I probably should. It fits. We got a gym, I work out all the time. So anyway, I started a athleisure wear company called Body Envy. And I was still working fire department, but I started it and it took off really, really fast. So first month, we made like 30K first month. Second month, it was 45K. Third month, we went up to like 75K. Then we were making 6 figures every single month.
Talking about the gym on their ass.
But I kept working too.
Gym on their ass. They kept working.
But this the ill part.
yeah.
I'm making over 6 figures every single month. But my yearly salary with the fire department is $83,000 a year.
She waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, going to goddamn fight fire.
I wasn't fighting fire no more.
Risking
But
your shit.
Whatever
that's
the
why we
fuck.
risking our life. You know,
At
I'm a
the-
battalion
at the
chief
fire,
at this point. I got
doing whatever.
Yeah,
a
because shit
region.
go wrong, you got to jump in there now.
Yeah.
You know, I got a region that I'm in command of.
Right,
that I got to
right.
make sure these people get home safely every single day.
Right, right.
It's a high stress environment. You seeing all types of stuff that the average person should not see every
Still gotta
third
work
day.
24 hours.
I'm
though.
at work 24 hours. I'm
So
away
we
from
got
my
4
family.
days on, 4 days off.
No, we were 24 hours on, 48 hours off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, one day. But you know, when you get off that next morning, you got to go to sleep. So
You
you
don't
really
even get no time to really
no.
to yourself.
You got one day basically to try to fit everything in family, kids activities, all that stuff. And I still kept working for over a year after I'm making this type of money. And then finally I was like, it's time. I looked up, my daughter was 15 at the time, and I'm like, she's getting older. I know what I was doing. I was 15. I need to be more present for her.
Well, that's
ain't
why
mad
you
at
don't
you.
want her to go.
No, at all.
Yeah,
So I was
that's
like,
why you don't want.
you know, I talked to him, and it was probably one of the hardest decisions I made, but I retired. I went ahead and retired. 18 years in, and I retired early. And now full-time entrepreneur, control everything. we do.
Congratulations.
Thank
Dope.
you.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Just like you
for
said,
somebody,
you
for
want-
somebody to be like, man, fuck entrepreneurship.
I'm telling you.
For sure.
But that's crazy though.
you said, hanging around when
Hey,
you
that's
hang around
crazy though. How you
5
said
minutes.
40, 35, 45, damn, 6 figures, man. That's crazy. That's hard. That's
It was
hard.
insane just to even see it. And I'm like, this is possible? Because, you know, you hear other people doing it, but sometimes you just don't see that for yourself.
Right.
But it's like he always has this saying, like it's always somebody in the industry making $1 million or more dollars. Why can't it be you? And it's true. Why
matter
can't it
what
be
you're
you? No
doing.
matter
No
what you're
matter
doing.
what you're doing in the
Cutting
world.
yards, whatever.
Somebody doing, yes.
Somebody make $1 million doing that shit.
Right.
Somebody got a lawn company worth $1 million.
yeah,
Somebody got an ice cream company worth $1 million.
million.
Pies, I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
They're doing $1 million off that shit.
They doing an M. Why can't you?
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's hard. So what I would ask you, man, how y'all started the recession proof? How y'all restarted that? The group?
So, shouts out to him 500. My nigga Marcus, this nigga is a fucking brilliant genius, right?
Right.
And you know, I had a. It's so funny because I just met this nigga like how long I've been knowing Marcus?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But just being around those guys, right? Him and Neo, the whole circle CEOs. That's what we call
Right,
it.
yeah, Circle CEOs.
But I'm gonna stick on Marcus just because shouts out to recession proof.
Right, I see it. Yeah, look.
Right there, you know what I'm
Motherfucker
saying?
look good too.
Yeah,
But you know, that's
I
my
see you shining, nigga. I just told him I see you shining, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think I can smell you got money. You know what I'm saying?
But look,
Yeah.
my nigga was just doing his thing, you know what I mean? And it got to a point where it was like, he had some static going and shit like that, with some shit he had going on. But long story short, I just felt like I needed to stand with him. So I went and got his piece made, you know what I'm saying? For myself, you know what I'm saying? And then I had some shit happen. My shit got, motherfucker Rob just took my shit, and at my birthday, which y'all saw at the he ended up buying me another one.
Yeah, I remember
You know
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
So
was there.
laced me with the
Yeah,
shit.
everybody. That's why I said
Yeah.
it was a nice little night. That was R&B Wednesday.
Yeah.
we was
Nigga
there.
ain't took shit from me.
Right,
For the
take that
record.
back.
Take shit. Cat burglar motherfucker.
Yeah,
Snuck
yeah.
and took some shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Nigga ain't take a motherfucking thing. Let's just get that straight.
That's
Your ass it's gonna be a long day for your ass.
Some bombs and drop the clue bombs on
My
that
nigga,
shit.
your reach, your ass getting tore up. It ain't that. But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, so that's that with them. But collectively, you know what I'm saying, we call ourselves Circle of CEOs. That's Marcus Him 500, Justin Owens, Alex Burton, and Neil Davis, and me. You know what I'm saying?
And we need all y'all. We need all.
Nah,
we
for
need
sure.
to
I'm
have
gonna get all
them
the
come
niggas
sit on
here,
the
man.
that's
And
couch. Yeah, for real.
And y'all
So-
fire. Y'all shit is strong.
nah, them
too.
niggas is different, bro.
No,
Them niggas
bro,
different.
y'all did some shit that white people do.
Nah, for sure.
Niggas ain't, like I'm giving you that. I'm giving you your flowers on that.
Appreciate it,
But it's
bro.
hard for us to do that as a
Yeah.
for it to be 5 black dudes to do that.
Everybody
man.
say that shit
giving
too. They
game.
like,
Man,
God
come on,
damn,
man.
y'all
That's
niggas still
different
together?
shit,
I'm
man.
like, shit, these my niggas.
Right.
I can't wait to talk to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day, check the group chat, because I be going to sleep early and shit.
Right.
And me and these
Yeah,
niggas
million
talk
messages
all
all
day,
night.
every day. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hard though,
Yeah.
man. That's dope, man. Cause
Sure.
niggas be having group chats and a nigga group chat need to be like that, man. Like,
Nah, for
man,
sure.
let's put a play together. Let's
Well,
make
we
some
talk-
money.
yeah, fact.
So that's why I said I could mean y'all on that, man. I was like, Cuz put me on to that because he went to what that was like a go-con.
I did. Yeah, I did. I went to
Zoe shit.
Zoe. Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
his go-con shit,
Go-con,
and
yeah.
it was just the experience itself. Cause I used to see it. You hear about, like you said, you hear about it. You be like, let me just go and see what's up. And I went and sat in there, and it was like, nah, this different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everybody around. Everybody in there had the same mindset, same goal, was on the same type of time. So any person I met and shook hands with was like, oh, well, this what I do. What do you do? How can we help each other?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, this different.
Yeah.
Like,
for
and
sure.
so I'm like, hold on. So I immediately after that tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Got into the Airbnb thing and was like, yo.
Oh, nice.
And it worked. And I seen it was like, yo, it's really just about just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because before you see, we could talk about it all day. And it was like, man, let me just try it. And I went and told him, like, yo, nah, and it was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
why we tell people get in the room.
yeah, just be around that.
Yeah, be around it. It's like you said, it's power and proximity. When you're in arenas like that, everybody's there for the same reason, right? So everybody comes in there with that mindset of networking, growing, learning. You know, it's different. And so you make so many connections. And then you find your business partners in there too. You know, you come in there to learn.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's life-changing when you get into these rooms.
That's why I met Marcus. That's why
Yeah.
I met Neo. Like, we literally went and bought tickets, 10X Grant Cardone shit. We sit in the crowd. We the only niggas in there. We like, shit, what up, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? Like, or I seen you at the last conference type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just linked up, you know what I mean? And from there, niggas just started building. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, when we go to these rooms, it's normally just white folks. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
White
bro,
folks. We
like,
go to
bro,
conventions, man.
I'm a big fan. Like, man,
Sure.
man, I be trying to figure it out. Because, like,
Yeah, that's why we created our own room.
Right,
That's why
what
you
I'm
got the
saying.
GOAT Con. That's why you got the Formula Conference. That's why you got
Right,
goddamn
that's
UIA.
dope, man.
And people
You know what
get
I'm saying?
discouraged and be thinking about, it be so
Invest
many
fast.
people who mind don't be on what really do. They get to hearing the prices about what you got to pay, but the knowledge you get for
Fuck
that
that.
price is not what you gonna do with that.
Yeah.
Is
The
crazy.
relationship,
I be
man.
so
Fact.
quick 'cause
Yeah.
everybody, when you sit in a room and you talking about everybody is on the same type of time about how to get some paper.
Yeah.
It ain't no, what you doing. It's like,
Bro, you got to be dodging bullets in that motherfucker. You got to try to be missing the money if you ain't trying to get no money in that
It's
motherfucker.
like,
Yeah.
yo,
It's real.
if you ain't meet nobody who you could tap into and have a conversation, literally after I left that, within the next 30, 60 days, I'm getting Airbnbs. It was like, yo, I got to. Just from the relationship, when you reach me, like, yo, okay, they told me, oh, well, I just got this property, I did this. And it's like, oh, this real. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, the nigga Neo made me do a course.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't no them niggas educators. I'm like, nigga, I'm a gym nigga. I ain't no educator. He like, nigga, you pulled your family out the mud. You don't want to teach another nigga. I was like, but he was like, but you did other shit outside of gym shit, right? So he was like thinking, and that's how I put my course together. You know what I'm saying? Airbnb and Toro. I had an employee wanting to get into the Airbnb space. Asked me for $3,000. I like, I'll give you half. Gave her 15. She put 15 with it. Went and got an Airbnb and took off with that bitch. Looked up. She got 4 Airbnbs. She done created a 6-figure business. I got a brother just came home from prison. The nigga needed a car. Gave the nigga $5,000. I'm thinking a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why the fuck you keep needing to ride? We got your car. What, you bought a limit? He like, nah, I put the shit on Toro. I'm like, the fuck is Toro? Toro, this nigga renting the car out. He getting $4,000 or $5,000 cars. It's a play. He getting $4,000 or $5,000 cars, and he renting them bitches out for $40 a day. You know what I'm saying? But just at $40 a day, he making $1,200 a month off these cars. Now he doubling the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He'll take that $1,200 one time, and instead of going to get, or $5,000, instead of going to get one car for $5,000, now he gonna go get 5 cars. He gonna put $1,000 down on 5 different cars. You know what I'm saying? And I seen this nigga do this shit. I seen a nigga make 6 figures on house arrest. That's why I'm like, oh, niggas just don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it
Niggas
is.
just don't know.
They just
you know what
don't
I'm saying?
know, man.
Right,
They
right.
just don't know.
That's
That's the
hard.
key to it. They just don't know. Or you might
The
know
right
and
nigga
just
hear
feel
some
like
shit and take off with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's why we do it. You know what I mean? But again,
We can be our own worst enemies
Niggas,
sometimes,
though.
though.
Niggas
Yeah.
That's why this, bro.
God
Say it,
damn,
bro.
niggas.
Bro, listen to what
Boy,
I
if
just
you
said
don't
to
pay,
you.
you don't pay attention. That's why you
Yeah.
gotta charge your ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I just said what I said to you, man. You just named
That's a bomb for
5,
real.
6 dudes that got a crazy bond, and y'all ain't hating on each other. Y'all want to see each other win, man. And it don't be like that, bro. It don't be like that.
Niggas
I'm talking about for the
see you
last
out there
couple weeks. I
doing
done
shit.
seen homeboys fall out, man, about the littlest shit.
Yeah, not for
So
sure.
for y'all to be, and y'all be playing that type of money, and I watch Alex Good Energy joint.
Yep.
He like, man, one of us fall off, we gonna pick each other back up.
That's a
And
fact.
That's
that was
real,
so
man.
nice.
That's
Yes,
like,
yes.
On
That's why I
finesse,
said
shit,
shout out to
to
Alex,
Finesse.
yeah.
Alex
Finesse.
Good Energy. He's like, yo, and amongst us, like, yo, if somebody going, they do a business deal and they come up short, whatever, it's 4 or 5 of us. We could all shoot him 5,000. And he's like, don't let the amount get you discouraged. If you got a group of niggas shoot you 500. or a nigga 200, but for 5 niggas, it put you back in position.
Man, I
So
call
let's go
I
back
call
and
them
do
niggas
what
right
we
now. I
do.
need $200,000.
Yeah.
They wiring that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if something fucked up, you know what I mean? God forbid. But you know, we in them circles with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And-
love.
and
That's
me and
real.
Alex made $7 an hour together. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fire.
that's
Yeah,
why you see that
real.
nigga buying me a fucking Rolex
Yeah.
in that video. Like that's
Right.
my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had to come borrow $20 from me 200 times.
Yeah.
Now ain't no more borrowing $20. Ain't no more borrowing no gas money. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Y'all
collectively went up. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
again,
fire to do.
it's the circle that you in, man. It's the company that you keep. That shit is very important. And it's okay to have your hood niggas and the niggas that you finna go, but have you a second group of friends. You know what I'm saying? Have you some friends that like to learn and goddamn gonna send you a podcast and shit like that. You know what I mean? And once I got into this second group of niggas, everything took off for me. You know what I'm saying? And I had already made $1 million.
Yeah.
But I ain't never made $1 million in a day.
Yeah.
Fucking these niggas $1 million in a day. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
made $1
real
million in a day.
A day. A fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah.
But again, like I say, don't y'all come ask me for no motherfucking money. I had to split that with some niggas and all that. But
it happened.
$1 million in a fucking day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
nah,
saying? And them
word
niggas
up.
already did it. I was like, how the fuck y'all? Fucking with Myron Golden, y'all go Google that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go YouTube what the plays he run and shit. You know what I mean? But these niggas paying for, you talking about a $500 ticket. These niggas gonna spend how much is Myron Golden shit?
$50,000.
$50,000 for the weekend.
Time out.
Yeah.
Hold on. $50,000.
$50,000 mastermind.
$50,000
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even a lot.
Yeah.
It sound like a lot, but $50,000 mastermind. You know what I'm saying? But that's how them niggas made $1 million a day. I'm just with these niggas, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just being blessed to be a part of that
it,
shit.
yeah.
But like the sky is the god. Man, you can do whatever. If you could think it, nigga, you could do that shit.
Yeah.
But you gotta be around some niggas who think like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and feeding you, fueling you the energy to do it.
Yeah.
Like you can't be saying giving a play and niggas looking like, man, what you talking about?
Right.
My nigga say he gonna buy an airplane. We was like,
Which one of your homeboys said that?
nigga, him 500.
500.
Marcus, it's an airplane right now with this fucking logo on the fin.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right.
This nigga went and bought that motherfucker. I'm like, that nigga really bought that goddamn airplane.
Hey, how that got to make you feel like?
That nigga really bought that
My
airplane,
dog-
nigga.
my
We
dog
jumped
said-
right on that bitch.
Right. I seen
say
him do his
10
interview.
days.
Took off.
You heard me? He
10
did his
days.
interview with Gilly and them on the plane.
Yeah, that's the
that-
fucking plane he bought.
Yeah, that's hard.
fire.
That's dope.
Come on, man.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Real
That's
shit.
dope. So, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. Would you do business with like somebody that you got, like one of your enemies? Would you do business with one of your enemies?
Yeah. Before I say yeah,
I wouldn't.
Elaborate.
You're an enemy for a reason. And most likely it has to do with some type of trust. In business, you gotta be able to trust who you're in business with.
Right.
And that's the first thing that pops in my mind is that if I'm not dealing with you and I don't even like converse with you, I'm definitely not gonna be talking business with you.
Right.
But in business, I gotta be able to trust that our assets are truly ours. You're not doing nothing behind our back. You're not trying to secretly sabotage what I got going on. You know, we really working as a unit.
Right.
And if you're an enemy of mine, you're an enemy for a reason. So I can't expect you to have my best interest at heart.
Right.
So I'm absolutely not.
And I only ask you that 'cause I've been reading. I done read the 48 Laws of Power like 2 times back to back in the last couple of weeks. And you know they say most people do business with their enemies. You know
I'm
what
gonna tell you
saying?
why I was hesitant on the answer. So it wasn't really like no enemy shit, but I remember throwing parties, and my enemy, you know, the motherfucker we throwing parties against,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? A bigger fish came, and it was like, man, that nigga killing both of us. You know what I'm saying? And
Let's
we
get
had
together.
we had to put our heads together and
Right.
throw the fucking parties together. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that shit worked. You know what I mean?
Right. So it'd be like different, in
And
different
I feel
strokes.
like,
Yeah,
I feel like
those niggas
with
I
the-
wasn't really fucking with.
I feel like it's a male and a female perspective. Because with a female enemy, it'd be more of like when the most important thing she said was trust. So it's
Yeah.
like what y'all issue you had with another female or your enemy most likely was, okay, you betrayed me or did
Right.
something to well, I can't rock with you.
Right.
And then how it go with men in business is like either a competitor or it might be a nigga who don't even know me. It's just like, oh, he think he doing this, I'm doing this.
Right,
Like you
right.
thinking it's an
Yep.
enemy, but a niggas come together and be like, hold on, we really on the same type of time.
Right.
We just ain't had a conversation yet.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, we can do that. Like, yo, we could get in business and do what we need to do.
And OGs used to do that shit all the
Yeah,
time.
facts.
Like you
Right.
think I
Right
don't want
up.
to talk about no dope and shit.
No.
But
nah, for
You
sure.
know what?
OGs
And
do
then
that shit all the
another
time.
thing that like dope, like I be watching like Godfather of Harlem, and
Yeah,
I seen
that's
his
our
girl
show.
sit
Yeah,
down.
he did it too.
I seen his girl sit down with his wife. Told him like, man, you need
Yeah.
you got to go get in bed with him. That's
Yeah.
the way you gonna make some. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the difference between women, because like I feel like when y'all get into an enemy, it's almost like some envious shit. Like y'all, it's over.
Yeah.
For sure.
Men sometimes can come back from their shit. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Because like if y'all two motherfuckers they never know each other, but y'all got a problem with each other until y'all meet each other. Like damn, bro, I ain't know it was really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it be different strokes for different folks.
That's a fact.
That's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So.
Damn, this is funny you said Godfather Harlem. Shit, damn near happened like that. Like,
Yeah, it did.
damn,
'Cause
nigga,
she
we
sat
gotta
down,
goddamn put this shit together, man. This nigga killing us over
Yeah,
here.
he killing us
You know
over
what I'm
there.
saying? So yeah, that's
Got
exactly
to.
how it went.
Yeah.
Got to. You know
Godfather
what I'm saying?
Harlem ill too. I rock with Godfather Harlem. They doing their thing. Shout out
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker, man. He'll be on his couch too.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Word.
dope. He been acting since I was a little kid. He's still going. Him and
don't
Samuel L.
age.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Him, Samuel, and my boy from Shawshank, man.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan.
Oh,
them
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
don't age. son.
Don't age.
Yeah.
Don't age.
At all.
Yeah.
So how many gyms y'all got now?
We just got the one.
Just got one?
You know,
Okay.
we closed that last location, opened up a bigger, better. It's dope.
Dope, huh?
Oh yeah, it's dope. It's so funny because I had a new girl that came in today. She wanted to onboard as a client of mine, and I'm talking to her, and the whole time I'm making eye contact with her, but she just keeps scanning the room.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? She like, I just never saw nothing like this. I never witnessed this type of energy. I never saw so many people come together, like supporting, encouraging each other. And she like, I work out. I work at other gyms, and I've never seen nothing like this.
Right.
And it's true, we got something special. And I'm
Right,
not just saying that because it's ours, but we really, really do. When you walk
dope.
through them doors, it's
Yeah.
like you get sucked in. I got a homegirl, you know, we in the city. She drive from Ackworth to come to our gym.
That's dope.
And she like, because when I walk through the door, it's like cheers. Everybody like, hey, you know, everybody knows your name. They just make you feel welcome.
Sometimes you want to go with everybody.
Exactly.
Bro,
And they
niggas
always
be in the
been
gym
entertained.
and they be bummy and chilling and everybody working out. Every time I got somebody like in there that motherfuckers know, they be like, "Is that Jack Harlow?"
Right.
Yeah, it's Jack. Yeah. In the mirror, fucking
In the mirror
dancing and
dancing.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Is
Shout out
that
to Jack,
Akon?
that's-
Like them niggas be seeing motherfucking and be like, they can't be,
Yeah.
because he just sitting there, fucking just being a regular person. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I think
This
that's
ain't- this is-
I think
this
I
is
ain't
what
gonna lie. I
the
think that's
fuck
what the
come.
gym. I think they at the gym. That's where you get to really just
Yeah.
release and let your
Yeah.
air out.
But
You
one
know?
thing
all
about
that
it, though,
old
that
taking
loft,
picture
man,
shit,
what-
that
if
ain't
a
going
nigga
on.
don't know, if a nigga don't know, and now you know, that loft, you gonna see somebody every
Nah,
Yeah, you are.
body in that
That's a
joint.
fact.
Like,
Yeah.
But, man, y'all got
loft
that
is
thing
in there.
popping.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
loft,
For
you
real.
gonna see, like,
long time coming.
and they be in there just working. That's
Yeah.
what be crazy. Like Atlanta, that's another thing that's great about Atlanta, because you could see the who's who, and they really it's just every day. Like you
Yeah.
don't get starstruck. It's like, nah, this regular.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I see my boy Marshawn Lynch the other day. I just hit him with the head and kept it moving. But, you know, I'm a football dude. I love sports. So it's just like, damn, Marshawn, I want to be on some. But it's just like, man, I've been in Atlanta so long. It's like, that's the nigga Marshawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been down here for so long. I see some, like, because I got a little league football team. So I done coach so many nigga kids and all that. So it'd be like, oh, man, what's the name that was at the game? I was like, man, that nigga be at the game all
Where
the
you coach
time.
at?
I got Georgia Rattlers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the city, man. I'm in the
Okay.
city, man. I've
You
been doing.
damn sure is in the city.
I had all right. Before that, I had the Atlanta Vikings.
Okay.
We was getting all the kids from the alternative school. Mm-hmm. Then I went over with my homeboy Trez, so we got the Georgia Rattlers. I had them boys. I had them since they was 7. Now they just turned 12 and 13. So
That's when that shit get
yeah.
real, boy.
yeah. So I got some of my 13 boys. They left me last year, but it be hard, man. It be tough when you lose your boys and they going out the park.
Yeah.
They like. Now you gotta see them gonna be men and all that and figure it out. Like
We just
and
did
then-
that 2 years ago.
Man,
Yeah.
look, so it's so crazy. So some of my 12-year-old boys, you be seeing them, they parents be coming to me, Coach Nate, you know he's starting to do this. And I'm like, man, he becoming a man. Shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't ready for my baby to become a man. Look, he's sneaking around with the girls and getting off the bus. I was like, what was you doing when you turned 13? You know what
Shit
I'm
ain't
saying?
changed now.
Yeah, so it's just the same thing. They feeling themselves, you know, they get a little hair under their arms and
Yeah.
all that.
We
They
dealing
hang
with
out-
that right
my
now
mama
with
used
our
to
son.
smell of your musk.
See, look.
We're dealing with it right now with him.
How old is he?
He'll be 15 in September.
Oh, yeah, he in that mode.
Yeah.
He in that mode.
Can't tell him nothing. He cute.
Yeah,
You think
and then
he
you
is.
know they fashion different than when we was going to
yeah,
school.
yeah.
You know, y'all probably got him dipped out every day. He probably ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real
He ain't
clean.
clean, look, he ain't doing his thing. Like, it ain't like when we was growing up, you know, we used to have the little bugle boy, you know, polo on the
You was
side.
designer, you had polo. You had
Right.
polo
On
at
the Tommy Hill finish.
Or
He
some
was lit.
Nautica, you was lit.
He
Yeah.
was lit. Nah, these little niggas, Louis.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Don't wear none of
Yeah.
that in there if you want to. Nigga,
Right.
like, boy, what?
So you know you got to give him the big boy for the prime coming up.
It's so crazy. We came from an era where it was really like nigga, you want to wear some slides, some basketball shorts, and some
That's how I just my whole college career.
Yeah, like that's what
my whole college.
We kind of was on that. We got away with that shit. You got the polo and shit from Friday if you want to go fuck around.
We were wearing Tommy swim trunks with t-shirts.
Yeah, those t-shirts in the motherfucking classic.
Remember that white tee was all the way down here. All that cousin white tee. You know what I'm saying? But like now, right. They putting that shit on, these little kids.
Nah, for sure.
Every day.
Yeah, they can't even show up without putting that shit on. For real.
That's a fact.
So how y'all feel about like the health of black people, like because y'all in the gym and see how you feel about how important
is it?
It's so important because we're leading in high blood pressure, diabetes, genetic disorders, right? But the thing is that you can fight against those genetics.
Right.
You got to you have to kind of go against what you've been brought up to do your whole life, And when you know better, you do better. And so that's like one of the biggest things for us is education on nutrition. Because you can come in the gym all day long, but then you go home and you eating fried stuff, you drinking all the time, and you right back in that same predicament. We only can do so much in the gym. Right. So it's really, really big for us. Like we've gotten people, type 2 diabetics, no longer. People off high blood pressure medications, stuff like that. It's big to us. So,
real results,
in the fitness industry in Atlanta, fitness is big in Atlanta, right?
Right.
For us, it's not about the glamour behind it. We really changing lives with this.
Yeah. Right.
It's big, education, changing lives, and what we find too is mental health. We suffer as black people from mental health like crazy.
Yeah, we had Bank on here the other day. That's what he was saying. He said, man, you go text some shit, just Google this. Like, man, damn, I got that shit too.
Nah, real shit.
It's
I got a little bipolar with me.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, like, man, you said 6 months ago, man, you lost it. People think that's normal. That's just some shit you're supposed to bounce back from. Hell no, that's my little fucking nephew.
Right.
That
shit too hard.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you ain't just supposed to wake up and just be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit supposed to snap back. So,
Yeah.
that is real. And I ain't gonna lie. The gym help you with all that.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's therapy.
I ain't gonna lie, my sauna therapy for me.
Yeah.
I go sit in the sauna and just be in that joint and just be like 30 minutes just letting all that, you just clear out. You get what I'm saying? So,
bro, I got heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But when I go to my checkups and shit, my shit tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it ain't got no worse. I'm 40 years old, you know what I'm saying? 41 years old, you know what I'm saying? But,
you look good,
thank you, appreciate it. But I do enough in the gym. I don't go crazy. Yeah. I do enough, and I do enough eating clean-ish.
Right.
Ish.
For me to get, you know what I mean? She be getting on me because she eat clean as fuck. She
Wow,
look at them meat. Look, you see them plants behind you? She ready to eat these motherfuckers. She ready to eat them.
I was. I tried it.
You tried it?
I tried it.
Eat them motherfuckers.
I went a good 6 months as a vegan, but I had to bring the eggs back in. I had to bring in, some other types of protein.
She nigga say you eat leaves, man. That's what
I would do it.
She won't put some goddamn dressing on them damn leaves
avocado
right there.
oil.
Oh,
Exactly.
Avocado
Be
oil.
good. I'm about to be
Leaf.
41 years old. Listen, I'm taking care of myself.
Y'all look good.
Yeah, thank you.
You got that glow, man.
Okay.
You got that glow.
That's that black love glow. That's
that glow,
That's
man.
that love glow. Word.
man.
That's
So,
fire.
What's some other businesses you got, man, besides the gym, man?
All right, so my online fitness program, X28, you know what I'm saying? That's just been what I've been doing since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Got into the gym 2015, you know what I mean? So the Loft Athletic Club. Outside of that, man, I got my trucking company, Lobdell Logistics, you know what I'm saying? I got the dually truck. I got the trucking course, Blueprint, Hot Shot the Blueprint. We teach people how to get into the hot shots, you know what I'm saying? That's the dually truck under CDL, 40-foot trailer, you know what I'm saying? You can put your cousin in that motherfucker and drive it, you know what I mean?
Run the truck, run the cars everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and we just running everything, you know what I mean? You get you a day-to-day contract with somebody and be hauling fucking lumber, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I got that. What the fuck else I got?
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. But we got what I got going on with the Circle CEOs, you know what I'm saying? We got our conferences that we do.
Right.
Formula conference, you know what I'm saying? But that's just one time a year.
Okay. Y'all only do it once a year?
Yeah, once a year.
Okay. That's all right. What about you? What kind of business you got? I know you said you did the apparel and all that.
Yep. So I'm still doing that, Body Envy. I've done my own conference too. The Chief Woman Officer Conference did last year for the first time in May. So we're going to run that back eventually. It's a lot. And see, with me, I don't have business partners.
Right.
So every business I do is
Just
just
saying,
me. I always what?
You always say that. Well, it's 5 of y'all.
Yeah, it's easier for
Y'all
them.
wives don't come together. They don't want to be.
You know, we do, but we just got different interests as the wives, you know. But it's so funny because we were talking on the way over here about us as the wives because we're real close. They got their thing, and independently we have our own thing.
Right.
Like they were just at my house. What was that?
Yes, sir.
Wednesday? No, Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we just kicking it.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
It was Wednesday? Yesterday was
yeah, group
Wednesday.
camp.
It was Monday. Monday night they were at the house and we just kicking it.
Right.
You know, so we got our own relationship. So that's something to come for sure.
Right.
But and I got my own online program too. So his online program or our online program X28 is home based. And then we have a gym based one called the Prototype.
Right.
So, you know, you can get the guidance in the gym or you can do it at home. So for me, I used to do a mentorship called Bosch University, but I had to scale back a little bit because it's just, I was overwhelmed.
Running and gunning.
I mean, literally, I had so much, and I like to operate like that, but right now I'm just trying to focus on my daughter about to go to college, you know, the transition, my son going to high school, just trying to be present. Like, I didn't retire to work more.
Right.
You know, I know when I need to make some money, I know how to put plays in motion to do it.
Okay.
But right now, I'm in a season of just kind of scaling back a little bit and just kind of just sitting back and relaxing and enjoying the fact that I did retire, you know, and just letting the things that I already have
And
established.
retired early. You know, back when we was growing up, nigga retired, nigga had to be 77.
Exactly, right.
Like, damn, you
Hell
walking about the building, man. They're about to die at the job.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
And
dope
that's
to
what
retire
happened.
early like that. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's real dope.
So as far as with y'all kids, like, as far as their interests and stuff, like, do they lean more towards the entrepreneurship or they into, like, okay, different ideas, or they just
So
really
they
just live?
split.
They're split, yeah.
So my daughter ain't trying to fuck with nothing we got going on.
She said, get it out of the mud. I'm calling dad.
She
Fuck
Yeah.
gonna be a nurse.
But she wants to be an RN.
Oh, that's hard.
So it's
That's
funny
dope.
because she took her CNA exam
Yeah,
today and she
dual
passed
enrollment.
it.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
So, you know, before she graduates from high school, she's a CNA. So she can go get a job tomorrow if she wants to as a CNA, you know. But when she goes to Albany, that's her major. She wants to be an RN and probably go on to be a nurse anesthetist. So she got her plan.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's
dope.
good. Like
That's Mama
entrepreneurship,
Love
I don't
in
want
there
that.
on you. Like, yo, we gonna go with this. What I know coming, we going with
She's
this
like
one.
me in that respect,
Yeah.
you know. But our son,
Ain't nothing wrong. What's up?
he want to do what daddy does.
I ain't mad at him. Why not? You see
Yeah.
your dad making money like that?
He a junior or?
No.
Nah,
okay.
He independent, Kingston, Lobdell.
Yeah.
Heard you.
Shouts out to Kingston and Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
shout
them out.
babies.
Yeah,
Shout 'em
word
out.
up.
Yeah.
But they they night and day on that.
He make it real clear, like, I just want to pick up whatever my dad got going on.
That's
Oh, so
dope.
he
Ain't
is an
nothing wrong with that.
entrepreneur. Like, do he come to you like, yo, I want to try to do this? Like, hitting you with ideas?
Not so much, but
It's coming.
like he's in these rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the niggas already know now. Like, we could be having a real live mastermind in Kingston right there, and we talking
By
playing.
choice.
You know what I'm saying? Because he want to come and sit
Yeah.
in on that shit. You know?
That's dope at 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Different.
And he's been like that since, you know, when
He
they started
absorbing
this
all
stuff.
that.
He wants to be there.
Nigga, he can walk in the room right now. Eric Thomas, see him. What's up, Kingston? You know what I'm saying? Wall Street Trapper. Like, he got his own relationship with these niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because he
That's
just be
dope.
around.
That's
He
You know?
gonna
hard.
come to you with a plan so crazy.
Yeah.
that you
And
gonna
I'm
be
waiting
like,
on it.
wait,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
waiting
it's
on
like,
it.
he
Because the little
doing-
shit
he
he be
know-
coming at me now with, I be like, hell no, it's a
Yeah,
scam.
and
You know
he
what I mean?
know-
He be trying to figure that shit out. He be like, Dad, give me 300. I'm going to turn that shit into 3,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, no. Hell no.
It's so crazy that you saying that, like, because like I said, I've been on my book joints crazy. So I just read 50 Cent book, and he said, you know, he had this for his son like that. It was this before StockX and all that had blew up. He bought all these sneakers and sent them to his son. And his son could have been like the first StockX or the first GOAT, but he didn't take advantage of it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like he didn't take advantage, and he wasn't looking at it like that. He just looking at it like, yo, Pops just gave me all these kicks.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
about to wear them instead of,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy that
Yeah.
your son catching on to it.
Yeah,
fast
that
already.
nigga
in the
Yeah,
room.
he
in there.
inquisitive.
In
Like,
fact,
if
he
he read-
acts, he got Trapper's course. And
Yeah,
I go
he's taking
upstairs one
Trap's
day.
course.
He trying to look at stocks and shit. I'm like,
He
like,
educating
nigga,
us.
I can't fucking help you with that. You know what I'm saying? He like, what's a whatever the fuck that terminology is.
Yeah.
He know a little something.
Yeah.
Cause he, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
fire.
My
Yeah.
niggas give him their courses and shit. You know?
Yeah,
and
he
he
will.
look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He want to learn. If he was here right now, he'd be asking y'all all types of questions.
Yeah.
About
That's
just the
fire, though.
podcast.
That's
Right,
good.
'cause
So he wants to know if
He
he's here.
absorbing,
Yeah, he's going
Yeah,
to
he
ask.
like
I mean,
that.
Because like when he met Eric Thomas, he didn't know who Eric Thomas was. Yeah. So he met him at their conference, Circle of CEOs, the Formula Conference, and Eric Thomas is backstage.
E.T.,
he's
the
backstage.
hip-hop preacher. That's what
He backstage too. So he look at Eric and he's like, "You nervous?" He don't know who he's talking to. But E.T.'s about to go on stage,
number one fucking motivational speaker of the planet.
Yeah.
But I guess he was seeing them
so
doing
they had
something.
their own little conversation. So then when it was all said and done, E.T. asked Jason, like, whose son is that? So Jason was like, that's mine. He's like, I should have known. He put him in his last book because that impression was just, it was big on him. Like this young kid studying me, watching my every move and literally like, you nervous?
Nervous?
Yeah.
He gonna be, you got
Shout
one.
out to my boy.
Kingston. When he come with that plan to you, when you be like, yo, that's he got
like, that's
it.
the one.
Yeah.
He know what he's doing.
He's like, that's the one.
But he just sharp, man. That nigga be doing her, both of the kids, but he younger than my daughter. He 3 years younger than my daughter. So 2 years ago, with the whatever you got going on with the printing off labels and all that shit, like shit I don't know how to do.
I had them shipping and packing stuff.
That nigga doing it. And she up there doing it. He's sitting right there with her looking at the shit.
Learning.
My daughter hiding like, man.
I don't want to do that.
Bullshit.
But I always ask her
I ain't married.
Yeah.
I'm married. So how you come up with the merch, man? The rapper, athlete, entrepreneur joint. That's
so
hard.
my partner,
we need some of that too, though.
Yeah,
for sure. I had to come here and size y'all niggas up real quick. That shit coming, man. I got everything.
See, we was live when to get one of those.
You know what I'm saying? I had to see y'all niggas up real quick. But yeah, man, this shit is true, man. You know what I mean? Like niggas everywhere we go, especially being a fit nigga jumping out of Rolls Royce and shit like that, people be like, everywhere we go, like
athlete.
You know what I mean? You a running back type shit.
Everywhere we go.
Yeah, we so programmed to think that we see a nigga, you know what I mean, looking like a certain shit. Yeah.
Play ball or something.
Yeah, you gotta be, nigga, we using our brain. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you can use your brain too. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see how I speak. Ain't no proper English. I'm fucking up. Stumbling on my words. I tattoo on my neck, nigga. I'm what y'all is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Anybody can do it.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, nigga. Whatever you doing, do it to death, and you can make your $1 million doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. I like that though. I definitely like that. That's hard. That's hard.
For sure.
So man, what keep y'all motivated? What keep y'all going, man? What keep the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It is. I know for me, I guess just because of my background from the fire department, I always being an underdog keeps me motivated. Right. It's one of those things, I was 20 years old, 103 pounds in a white male dominated field, and they didn't want me there. When I was going through recruit school, they were like, make sure she don't pass. I didn't find that out till years later, but the captain of that academy was like, make sure she don't pass. But I've just performed so well. I outperformed guys. Yeah. And they went back like, we can't make sure she don't pass, you know? And so I've always been like that, though, with everything I do. Like, it's got to be good. It's got to be good. It's got to be great. And I don't know. And I guess I really just attribute it to that because the scrutiny that I got.
Chip on your shoulder.
Yeah. So it's like, I can't let you see me fail.
Right.
I fail. I fail all the time, but I can't let you see me fail because that's what you want, and I can't satisfy that for you. Right. Yeah. And so for me, that's the motivation. Now it's my kids watching me, and so they see ups and downs with businesses, and it's like, let you see how I come out of this. So I'll take a moment, and I stress sometimes. I take a moment, and you're gonna see me stress, but I gotta only take a moment to be in that place. Now I gotta figure out what the solution is to it. So at the end of the day, it's really eyes watching. It's really those that really don't want you to do well. It's like, nah, we good. Yeah.
We doing this shit.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard. What about you, man? What keep you motivated, man? What keep you going?
Just remember where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Syracuse, New York, man. I was collecting cans at fucking 7 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That shit out here either.
Yeah, they don't do that.
No.
So my mom
collecting cans is 5 cents a can.
Like when I go to New York right now, my mom's like, boy, you better not throw that water bottle away. What? I'm like, Mom, what?
Recycle
She's like,
that
boy, this 10 cents, boy. I'm like, no, I be forgetting about that.
Yeah.
I remember that though. I remember we used to get my dad used to have the poker games. We used to take all the Budweiser cans and all that to Wegmans and Tops.
Come on, man. That's where I come from. Taking that shit to Wegmans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you love my Wegmans.
Yeah. I was that kid. You know what I mean? So just being there, you know what I'm saying? My mom was born in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Section 8 and just, getting to different levels. And shouts out to my parents, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom and my stepfather, which is my father. I just say stepfather so y'all can get the context of what I'm about to say. You know, my dad, he in prison for murder. You know what I'm saying? So he's still in Syracuse. My mom remarried a nigga in the army. And just was like, nah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I came to the South.
You on some shack shit.
Yeah, nigga got me the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I came to Atlanta. And I came to Atlanta on the hustle and bustle, New York state of mind shit. Like, nigga, I was doing shit down here. I'm cutting out every grass. I'm cutting everything. I'm getting money in this smoke. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I just always been like that because of where the hell I come from. You know what I'm saying? And I just afforded a different life through my father, my stepfather. I keep saying my stepfather, so you understand. But through my stepfather, that nigga changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga pulled me right up out this shit, brought me to Atlanta, dropped me at Mecca. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, it's up. It's wide open down here.
Right. What school you went? What school y'all went to down here?
Cedar Grove.
Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, man, y'all some east siders.
Yeah.
The University of Cedar Grove.
They cheated y'all last year.
They cheated us like a motherfucker. That shit was all on ESPN.
We had Tracy T on here, too.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I just saw Tracy T, man. I've been knowing that nigga since he was...
Yeah, he just did our shit.
10 years old. I was just talking to him today.
Real one.
Yeah. So me and Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Back.
So we just had them. We just dropped this episode last night.
His
so
episode,
okay, we'll watch it.
Yeah, we dropped them last night.
Okay.
That's our boy. Like,
he went on his old schools and all that. So that's it. So y'all from the east side.
Yeah, me and Tracy, I've been riding that nigga since this whole life.
Yeah, that's crazy. My homeboy, I remember going to Cedar Grove on homecoming, like, because my homeboys went to Albany State with. I went to Clark, and we all ended up meeting together. He's like, man, what's up, man? We going to homecoming, Cedar Grove. Shout out to my boy Rashad. Pull up, boy, that shit like a party, boy.
Yeah.
All the old people still come out. I got a lot of niggas that went to the NFL, like Big Mac and all of them.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
you talking about Rashad Lewis went to Albany?
Yeah.
Ellenwood Lewis?
Yeah, we know.
Ellenwood Lewis.
My God.
Nigga, man. That's my nigga.
Boy. That's my nigga. Hey, look, we about to say
Rashad Albany, what you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the story to wrap it up. The first time, so I got some niggas that know Rashad from Albany, but my roommate went to school with some niggas from Decatur. They were Decatur High. So one of them, shout out to my homeboy Brandon Albert. He was in the NFL. So Rashad working at Magic City. So I come through, my homeboy Brandon there throwing money. I grab the money, I'm on the stage, I'm going crazy. We having a good time. We wildin'. So Rashad called his homeboy like, man, y'all know this big ass nigga? Because I'm looking at them like I'm playing the league. You know what I'm saying? Rashad like, damn, man. So he tapped me like, hey, big, you can't keep just getting on the stage. I said, man, fuck that, man. My homeboy about to order another 10. We wildin' in this bitch. So I'm gone. He said, man, who the hell this nigga is? So he tapped me again. He said, hey, bro, I'm nigga smoking now, bro, big. You got to cut me in now. I said, man, I got you, man. Just let me have some fun. After that, come to find out, bro, me and Rashad homeboys, man, and me and this nigga daughters play together.
Wow.
We've been tight forever.
Yeah, Rashad.
He'll call me, hey, I'm like, boy, where you at, boy? Boy, you know I'm coming. I call him, hey, look, man, look. My fiance ready to come to Magic City, man. Where you at? Man, tell him, man, just walk through the door, man. That's my boy, man, for real. That's my dog, man. He's a good dude. I'm talking about, my daughter just went to his daughter's birthday party like a few months ago.
That's crazy.
That's been my teammate through high school.
Damn, that's crazy.
I played with Rashad.
Hey, sweet feet. That's what they call them. Big boys, you had a sweet feet.
Play with Rashad, man.
I said, Rashad he said, man, I want to do an over working out, man. That I was bucking the system. I said, man, that's why your ass is, because he really was good.
Big ass nigga, too.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Shout out to Shad, man.
That's my boy. That's crazy. Look, boy, the world be so big, but it's so small.
For
real, man. But like I said, man, we appreciate y'all, man, taking y'all time out y'all day, man.
For sure.
This is one of our dopest joints, man. Like I said, it keep getting better, man. Especially with the black relationship, the black love, man. Y'all got the Obama and goddamn, what's that going on? Y'all been married for how long now?
21.
Damn.
21.
Can you do something for me?
Hey, that's my little girl. Hey, look, that's my daughter's favorite choice. Yeah, put it on. I have to throw it on.
That was our theme this year.
It was.
That was hard, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I wish y'all more success and prosperity, man.
And y'all
appreciate
too.
y'all coming on, man.
For sure. I'm gonna get my
guys
guys up here
too.
too.
With y'all. I'm gonna be, hey, man, boy, hey.
Yeah,
so when you see me, don't be acting like y'all know the big niggas. Niggas feel like they forgot us, man. But like I said, man, we're gonna take some pictures of y'all, man. We're gonna get some drops, man. And like I said, man, I
appreciate y'all once again, man.
Y'all can tell me y'all IGs and sign off, man. Tell them where they can find y'all at, man.
Go ahead.
Man, look, he gonna let the lady. We gotta let you go first. You know, you held it down with all the guys. You went to the LeBron James argument.
Oh,
yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, look.
Killing me.
I got to get that
Rashad love him too. Rashad that's my nigga. We go at it every day about it. Me and Rashad. Oh man, we go at it every day.
I pull up my DM right now, me and Rashad talking about this shit.
It makes sense. Rashad be ready to fight by LeBron.
Yeah, what man? He'll go at it.
Y'all too passionate about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mrs. 2 Weeks Out on IG.
Okay.
You can find me there.
And she got everything, apparel, all that, man.
Everything.
You gotta go hit the gym, man.
Hey,
pull up at the loft, man. They need people,
The
man.
loft.
Pull up, man. Go see them folks.
Pull up at the loft, and ladies, you can look good when you pull up to the loft in that body.
They definitely
envy.
looking good at that gym.
Yeah, say it again. That body envy.
In that body envy. I got it on right now. In that body envy.
There you go. I gotta get my baby something.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her something. There you go.
So we at my Instagram, Mr. 2 Weeks Out, X28 Challenge. Shouts out to my partner G Bryant. The Loft Athletic Club. The Loft Atlanta is the IG. Shouts out to EJ and Mecca. And yeah, man, parting words. Chase your dreams or end up working for the nigga who chased his. That's it.
Heard you.
Yeah, one more time. Can I get that one more time? Man?
Chase your dreams.
Chase your dreams or end up working for the nigga who chased his.
Respectfully.
That's it.
That's hard, man.
Heard you.
Well, y'all already know, man. This Fat Nasty Podcast, man.
That's
I'm
right.
for the Belly Gang boys.
Let me put my belly on your butt, you heard?
And we signing out, man.